Wow, we do have the Hierophant in reverse and the Hangman, so something is on ice. We have some unfinished business, something is pending, suspended, things are not really moving in the direction you want. And we do have the Hierophant and Death. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, or a marriage came to an end, or is about to, because we still have the Hierophant, right? We are still married, but we are going towards an ending. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or maybe this is a communication. Page of Swords is right, written communication, right? Something official. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. I know, baby. So let's see. And I do hope they change for the better. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is you. Well, changes are kind of unsettling and kind of, you know, kind of scary, but Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. Let's make sure we protect ourselves. Let's make sure we fight the good fight. We are perseverant about what we want and need. That's a Nine of Wands, right? So let's see overall energy. We do have the King of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Well, I know it's not fair, but at least we have some communication, right? Four of Swords in reverse is the energy of coming out of silence, coming out of a breakup, right? Speaking again, having a polite conversation, but in the same time we have the King of Swords in reverse. So it might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you are dealing with, or you do have the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Usually it's a Sagittarius, but can be any fire sign. So I'm sensing a conversation happening here, a discussion of some sort, or at least we are breaking the silence here. And again, it's beginning because King of Swords in reverse is kind of a harsh kind of energy, straightforward, cold, you know, so kind of unfair and unjust, but hey. So let's see what this is all about. So we do have past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Let's see current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. And let's have the possible outcome on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual energies. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil. Oh boy. Something is out of balance, baby. I don't know what this is. But I will say Swords in reverse, it's a little bit of anger and frustration, some communication, and at the same time Knight of Wands is the lack of passion. And then we have the Devil, so something is not running smoothly in paradise here. So let's see. So you in the past, we do have the Fool and the Nine of Cups. You know what was my, and it's crazy, this, you know, kind of burst of intuition and instinct, and it's like somebody took you for a fool while you are happy, you know? We do have the Nine of Cups, the energy of wish fulfillment, the energy of having what you want. But honestly, it feels like having to start over after a period that was quite fulfilling, you know? You know, when we say, well, it was quite a ride, right? That's the Nine of Cups. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I had everything that I wanted, and then some. You know, it's kind of close to the Eight of Cups. You know, maybe something was missing, and that's why we do have the Devil as the overall energy, right? We might have run into troubles and stuff. But overall, it was a Nine of Cups. It was good. It felt good, you know? And then we have the Fool, you know, a new cycle. The universe saying, well, this was your ride. Now please, you know, it doesn't come to mind quickly like that. But you get the idea, right? We start over. It's a new cycle, a new person, a new life. Can be the same person, but a new, you know, a new round with them. We'll see. Now, Taurus, the person you are dealing with, they do have the Empress in reverse and the Star. We have them going all spiritual on life and things. But the Empress in reverse is kind of the energy of, you know what? I kind of gave everything I was capable of, right? The Empress in reverse says, I have nothing else to give. It's the energy of, I've been creative once, I've been playful, beautiful, making sure you have everything, and now I'm like, you know what, I'll allow the universe to guide me. That is the star, right? Divine guidance, spirituality, being inclined. The star is quite a lonely energy, right? But it's lonely for the good reasons. It's aligning themselves, it's working on their higher self, is being guided towards something else also. And at the Empress, it's kind of an empty heart, in a sense that there was nothing left, you know. When you give everything and everything burns down, you know, wow. And then the Devil got in between. We do have the Devil twice, and we just started the reading. Of course, can be a Capricorn you are dealing with. Maybe you have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe they have Capricorn. But it, you know, it was good. I'm hearing that's crazy. It was quite a ride, you know, in a sense that it was beautiful. You had what you wanted. They had what they wanted, and then it became questionable. Why questionable, I wonder? Anyways, because we do have the Two of Swords. Contemplation. You thought about it, they thought about it. This is the energy of, it crossed your mind, it became toxic and difficult, it crossed their mind. That something was kind of out of order, you know? And the Devil is about fears, it's about anxieties, it's about codependency. Maybe somebody became codependent, maybe too much on the other person. It's the energy of being unable to breathe, right? But for many reasons. So, and then the universe said to you, you know what, Taurus? About time we start something here, right? So let's see, where are we right now? We do have the Lovers and the Hangman. So a love relationship, a bond, an emotional bond is on ice. Gemini energy. So we are hanging. We are waiting over here. Maybe you wait on them to make a decision, because we have Two of Swords in reverse, the energy of contemplation, and unable to make a decision. Knowing that we need to make one, but not quite sure that this is the right time. And I mean, right, we are going through pandemic time, so... But I know, and I've received so many emails from, you know, people staying home, couples staying home, and it's tough, and it's rough, and it's difficult, and, you know, and old wounds might come up, and but we are again hanging over here now. And of course, with the Lovers, we know you love this person. I mean, who wants to start a new cycle over here when they've made us so happy in the past, right? And we had everything that we wanted, kind of. But then I believe it's more them that they are going, you know, on a journey, or they've been through a journey, and now this is kind of the conclusion and the light at the end of the tunnel that you might be waiting on, for them to make a decision. And Taurus, we have that Page of Swords with the Hierophant. So this is you, and this is your person wanting to talk to you. Page of Swords is like, I have something to say. It's about a brilliant idea. It's about like the fruit of a long process of awakening with the Star, right? We always go to that one. And it's a beautiful, clean-cut energy, Page of Swords, right? It's, you know, the energy of being clear about stuff, you know, making sure that they know, they've thought about it, you know, so it's well thought. And it's also communication, can be written communication, can be official communication, by the way, Page of Swords too. And then you show up in their energy, so you are on their mind, and they got quite pretty clear about what they want to do. That's also the energy of clarity. And we do have the Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius you are dealing with. They might be out of balance. Both of you. Temperance is kind of the overall energy for both of you, right? So I'm not sure you are at a place of compromise. Maybe the connection became a little bit too toxic for that, and we kind of, you know, we, instead of going back to whatever is healthy in a connection, maybe we got more torn apart. I mean, again, with the Devil twice and the King of Swords twice, the King of Swords, sorry, in reverse, that is an energy of unfairness. It's like something is not right, you know. We might be going through, you know, kind of a fight. Swords in reverse, it's about harsh words, it's about insults, it's about, you know. And it doesn't have to be you're stupid, no, you are stupid. It doesn't have to be like this, you know. It can be very, you know, sarcastic, small, you know, bitings of, with very polite kind of exchanges. And we do have the Queen of Cups. Might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Might be somebody else standing between you and your person. Because you have energies. You have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, and you have Capricorn. Might be somebody else standing between you and your person. Can be this Queen of Cups. You know, they might be tempted. The Devil can also be the energy of temptation, and maybe the struggles in your connection right now with this person might be this level of temptation. Can be sensuality, can be a sexual connection, can be, you know, being obsessed with somebody. And that somebody might show up as the Queen of Cups. I mean, she's intuitive, she's sensitive, she's kind. Somebody might be attracted to this person, and they might be right in the middle of the reading, and this person of yours might be upside down because of this option, you know. But overall, the Queen of Cups in the middle of the reading kind of tells me that this is manageable, right? Queen of Cups is the energy of emotional intelligence. It's the energy of knowing and understanding where you come from, and also you understanding where this person, the person you are dealing with comes from. And managing whatever conflict, King of Swords, whatever Devil is between the two of you from a place of love, right? That's a Queen of Cups. And that's emotional intelligence, the 4 pillars. If you have time to Google the concept, honestly, I'm sold to that. But it's not about me here. So, stagnation, yes, but a lot of mature energy. And love. There is still love here, Taurus. There is still love here. So moving forward, we do have the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. I love this. And I know you're going to ask me, McKenna, about why it doesn't make sense. It kind of does. Because 6 of Swords is the energy of peace of mind, and the 5 of Wands. We are done fighting. And I know I'm not a big, I don't think much comes out of a fight, honestly. Aside some ego, you know, hurt ego and reactions and chain reactions to something. And I'm a big believer in compromise and like mature talk and sitting down and exchanges. So I'm kind of happy when I see that, because I'm sure, Taurus, it was quite a ride, in a sense that you were so happy, you were so in love with this person, and then pending like this right now, you know, might be kind of frustrating and not knowing, right? The energy of the Hangman is like whatever is presented to you, because you cannot move, right? It's being suspended by a tree over here. So yeah, it is expanding your mind and trying to understand, but I'm sensing more of, you know, the universe is presenting you a new cycle, and you are like, no, I'm still here and I'm gonna look into it, but you cannot move much. So it's frustrating. And we might pick up fights because we don't understand the suspension of it all, right? It's like, you know, it's like living under the same roof with somebody, but the person is no longer present, right? They are physically there, their body is there. So that's a suspension of, it's like nothing is happening, and then this person, the person you love, right? We do have the Lovers. But we move away from this and we have some peace of mind. And if there is internal struggle inside of you, right? 6 of Swords is also the energy of moving away from this and having the clarity of the mind with all the swords. Or maybe you have air in your chart. Taurus, this person moving towards the end of April, they do have the Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody, they are worried about this love. They are worried about this connection. They are thinking about. They are stressed, right? And there is a Two of Cups in reverse. So they feel you disconnected. You feel they've disconnected. So, and maybe you do a bit, right? Six of Swords. Maybe the energy coming your way, it's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna go with the flow. And this person is like, no, something is not right. Mutual energies, Five of Pentacles and the Judgment in reverse. I believe you are both afraid of letting go. Five of Pentacles is the energy of, you know what, I'm gonna pack my bags and I'm going to go. Five of Pentacles is, you know, can you leave me alone? And then we have the Judgment in reverse, the bad decision. So I believe both of you are afraid of, you know, decisions on an impulse like this. I don't want to say reckless decisions, who am I to say, right? But it's this energy of, you know, when we are in a connection and we feel that it's about to be over, but it's not that over, but we feel it's kind of coming, and I'm not gonna make a decision because I don't want this to fall on me. And the other person is thinking, what if I make a bad decision? I don't want this to fall on me. But then is the energy between the two of you is the energy of, right? Five of Pentacles. Something is cold here. So we have homework, Taurus, honestly. We do have homework because the devil is in the house. And when the devil is in the house, you know, things are running wild all over the place. And it takes maturity. And I'm convinced this is not by mistake that you get the Queen of Cups right in the middle of the reading. How about being emotionally smart about a situation that is maybe was left a little bit unattended for maybe longer than it should, you know, or should have, you know. And we have Knight of Wands in reverse. If it's a fire sign you are dealing with, they might be a little bit, their passion is kind of guided towards something else, because that's how we get the devil. You know, either their passion is no longer in this for now, or is directed towards something else, and we have some homework here to do. We do have the Temperance in reverse, so I might, I'm just saying, it's always up to you, you know that, right? And your better judgment and your free will, but nobody's compromising here. That's a Temperance in reverse. Nobody's compromising, nobody is going halfway and you know, giving the hand to the other person, saying, come on, you know, we can do it. You know, we can meet in the middle and have that conversation, you know, or exposing ourselves and being vulnerable and coming from a place of truth and understanding. So I'm just saying, some food for thought. If you feel you are into this, maybe this is the key. Maybe that's how you get temperance right in the middle of the reading here. Of course, can be a Sagittarius. You have twice the energy of Sagittarius, and they are quite worried actually about this, and contemplating and probably making decisions, longing for clarity, aligning themselves for clarity. But you know, somebody is about to give up here, Taurus. Now let's ask for some guidance. Let's see what we need to do. And we do have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So maybe for some of you this is about manifestation. Maybe this is a time to call in your soulmate. That's a good question. Are they your soulmate, or you need to manifest one? And we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. It's like a promise that you'll get your soulmate, right? It's kind of saying they are not your soulmate, but somebody else is. So let's start manifest a new beginning with a soulmate in it. Thank you. If I'm not too demanding, right? I know. I mean, why not? When we get the devil twice out of 2 decks, it's a problem. It is a problem we need to look into. So we do have surrender to the wisdom of your body. This is kind of like High Priestess, right? Intuition. And it says listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Well, I kind of feel what is the energy here. We do have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. It's intuition and divine timing. I love this. Kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. And we do have surrender frustration. I kind of felt it with the King of Swords in reverse. It's a world of frustration. It's like, God, if I put my hand on that person, you know. So it says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Kind of makes sense with the Temperance in reverse. Again, you know, we might not be placed strategically to solve this puzzle with the person you are dealing with. I'm not sensing a separation here. We do have the Hierophant. I do believe you are still in this connection, but there is something about it that it's quite not right. So let's have one guardian angel and then we say goodbye. And we do have Nine of Pentacles. This, oh, are you kidding me? You do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Fool again. It is a new beginning, Taurus. Somebody is guided towards a new beginning. This is like, you know what? Why don't we manifest a new person here? And you do have Nine of Pentacles. Of course, they will tell you about money, but it's this in love readings. It's about being single and the Fool. So, Taurus, life is wonderful, just in case you forgot. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with a great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. And you do have a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There is no need to have any fears, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer to the world if you'll just free yourself from which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Yep. New beginning, new journey, Taurus. This is what I'm hearing. And you have to keep an open mind. Right? And you know it. With the wisdom of your body, you know exactly, right? You know this doesn't feel right, or something doesn't feel right here. But of course, we still love the bastard, as I like to call it. And maybe I shouldn't, but you know, it's with love. I say it. It's not the bastard. It's with love. You know, the thief or the bastard, because we do have the lovers. So yeah, we still do. Well, so Taurus, this is all that I have for you guys. You know I love you, right? I wish you nothing but the best. As always, please let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.